When these settlements are reached, does it benefit the 401k employees and their plans, or does it benefit the company who's providing funds, matching funds for those plans, or do the lawyers get all the money?
The lawyers benefit for sure. They, you know,
And you're guilty until you prove you're innocent.
That is
pretty much.
That is the
That's
result.
not jurisprudence at all. That's not how our country operates.
Correct.
Thank you. Mr. Budish, I understand that as chair of the ERIC Legal Center, you have seen dozens, if not hundreds, of frivolous class action lawsuits filed against large employers and large plan fiduciaries. What percentage of these lawsuits were copycat or boilerplate allegations seeking a quick settlement?
So I can't give you an exact percentage, but I do know that in certain areas that has been the focus of these lawsuits, when you read that a new complaint has been filed, and I will go and I'll read the complaint, and it sounds very familiar, and a lot of the allegations are not defendant specific, but they present the arguments that you see in each of these cases. So they tend to be very cookie-cutter lawsuits with very little defendant-specific research.
Would you explain what you have seen with respect to frivolous class action lawsuits? Can you give us some examples?
We're seeing there's been an enormous number of cases relating to plan costs, obviously, plan record-keeping costs, but also investment costs. There are also tons of cases relating to the use of plan forfeitures in 401k plans, and the argument that there was a breach of fiduciary duty in the use of those forfeitures, even though the plan document permits using them for such things as defraying employer contributions.
Ms. Dudley, you have 36 seconds. You look like you need to add something to this
I do.
discussion.
Well, the thing that I would add, in the 43 years I have worked with plan sponsors, I have never seen litigation like it is today. It is exponentially more, and the number of cases that are what I refer to as frivolous because they're just repetitive copycats. You'll see a dozen of essentially the same complaint filed, spattered across the country, or it might be forfeitures, or it might be fees, or it might be underperformance, or it might be any one of these things, or it might date back to some transaction that occurred in 1989. I mean, it is just across the board, and it is exponential in impact on the plans.
Thank you. I now recognize Ms. Sonia